Good day, everyone. My name is Blanche Dias, and here I am once again with my weekly video. This week, my video is called Everything Does Happen for the Best. You know, I narrate stories to my grandchildren, and I do Google the stories which will give them a model to learn. And I came across one such story which I want to share with you and base this video on. There was an old man who lived alone. His wife had died a couple of years earlier, and his only son had gone far away into the city to work. And when the villagers came to him and said, "Isn't it sad that you're all alone?" he just smiled gently and said, "Everything happens for the best." A couple of years later, his son packed up his job in the city and relocated to live with his father. And the village rejoiced. And they came to the man and they said, "Aren't you happy now your son has come back?" Again, he smiled gently and said, "Everything happens for the best." A few days later, his son was out riding and he met with a terrible accident, multiple fractures. He was in hospital for the longest while, and even when he came home, he was confined to bed. And again, the villagers came to him and said, "Isn't it unfortunate?" And he said, "No, everything happens for the best." Of course, the villagers were appalled at the attitude of the man towards his son's misfortune. But a few days later, the king's men came around in the village and took away all the able-bodied men to join the army. And then the man told the villagers, "Now you see what I mean? If my son did not have the accident and laid up in bed, he would have been taken away from me, and I may never have seen him again." Everything indeed does happen for the best. Let us apply this to our lives. How many of us have the patience to let things take its course, to go with the flow? Most times we want things to happen the way we want it to, and when it doesn't, then we get anxious, tension grows, and peace of mind disappears. How many times when things are not going our way, we have said, "I'm praying so hard, but the power that is just not listening to my prayers." My friends, there is something called destiny. Everything will happen in its time. And the sooner we realize that, the better it will be. In the olden days, we all remember that popular song, "Que sera, sera." What will be, will be. Through my life's experiences, and I have had many, my gray hair or my wisdom highlights, as I like to call them, bear witness to that. I have been able to sail through many a troubled time with these two mantras. What will be, and everything happens for the best. Don't fight it. Don't push your luck. For after all, patience is the name of the game. Have a beautiful life.